Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another video. We are back after the All-Star break and excited to jump into this 6-game slate here on February 20th. We have an awesome 6-game slate on our hands, so I'm going to break down my top 3 plays for you guys as always, and then my favorite play over on Monkey Knife Fight as well, but a little bit of news first. We did start providing free content on sharpsportsnetwork.com. We are doing daily NHL and NBA articles, basically going over a separate top 3 plays. Occasionally, we might overlap a player or two, but right now, for today's, we are going to have 6 total plays. You have to go to sharpsportsnetwork.com to check out the other 3 plays in the article that I wrote about them this morning, so make sure you go over there and check that out. The link will be in the description below. Now, let's jump right into this one. Before I do, though, please do leave a like on this video. We greatly appreciate your support as always. And if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns for us, please leave them in the comment section below. We're happy to give you guys advice when we can. Starting off this video, though, I do want to talk about my favorite play of the day. Obviously, on the cover, you know his face. If you watched the All-Star game, you saw a great performance from him. We have Giannis Antetokounmpo with his 37% usage rate on the year. He is averaging over 2.15 fantasy points per minute over the past 4 weeks. He has been an absolute dog. I absolutely love Giannis today. He's been living up to his nickname lately, just playing like an absolute freak. Coming off the All-Star break and some rest, no doubt that he is well rested and ready to get back to work. I don't think a lot of the field's going to be as overweight on Giannis today as I am. I expect him to be pretty popular. We are provided with a good amount of value on the slate, but I don't think he's going to be nearly as high owned as he should be. And just a smash spot against Detroit, who allows the 5th most fantasy points per game to opposing power forwards. And I hope that a lot of people are scared of the blowout. The Bucks are 13.5 point favorites. They blow everybody out. They opened at 13.5. I'm sorry, I haven't looked at the line in about 2 hours now, so it might have adjusted a little bit here or there. But regardless, I'm hoping that the blowout scares people off of Giannis, because I don't even care if he plays, slightly under 30 minutes. If he plays like 28 minutes or so, he should easily still smash this 11.1K price tag. He should post 60 plus fantasy points here way more often than not. So I love him. If this game stays within like 15 or 16 points going into the fourth quarter, he should see some fourth quarter run, of course, and that's going to just be icing on the cake for a potential stealing game. 70 plus fantasy points from Giannis today, and I absolutely love him. He should just school Christian Wood down low. If you think about the rebounding potential, his consistent assist column, it makes too much sense to just lock and load Giannis today, especially, like I said, with all the value that we are provided with on this slate. Jumping over to Monkey Knife Fight, my favorite play of the day over there is going to include the over on Giannis Antetokounmpo's fantasy points. I think he's going to smoke that. Even though on Monkey Knife the scoring is a little bit more like FanDuel with the 1.2 even per rebound and no bonuses for double-doubles or triple-doubles, I do think he still is going to break that number. And then I like the over on James Harden as well in the late game there against Golden State. They should just thrive against a weak, defensively weak Golden State team. So I like the over on both of them. If you have not already, when you do sign up on Monkey Knife Fight, we are doing something different. We are offering to pay for your first deposit now. We really want you guys to get excited about this. We are very, very happy to be partners with them. They have amazing prop games over here. We've actually been starting to post more NHL ones, and we've been having success with the second half NBA ones more so than just the full game NBA ones, just on a more consistent basis. I don't care if we're talking about cricket or soccer or NBA, it doesn't matter. As long as we're making money, that's the goal. And when you guys do sign up over here on Monkey Knife Fight, all you have to do is sign up and deposit using code SSN. If you deposit $10 and show us proof of that, we are happy to give you that $10 back and pay for your first deposit. So it is free for you to try, but this is my play of the day. So I hope that you guys do get over here, check it out, sign up, and feel free to reach out to us on Twitter. Our Twitters are in the description below, and you can reach out to us letting us know that you did sign up. Jumping over to my second play over the day over here on FanDuel, we have Christian Wood. Christian Wood is definitely more of a tournament play today. He has a 21% usage rate on the year, but that's been closer to 24% or higher actually since the Drummond trade. He's averaging 1.25 fantasy points per minute on the year, and this is a great pace-up spot against obviously the fastest team in the league currently. This game has an implied total of 225.5 right now, which is it's 4th highest, I believe, on the slate today, or 3rd, but it's up there. It's one of the higher ones, and like I said, they are 13.5 point underdogs. Christian Wood is going to be relied on heavily on the offensive side of the ball. ball. I don't really think that you can count on him to slow down a guy like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but like I said, on the offensive side of the ball, he should be relied on heavily. He should definitely be able to fill up that rebound column and get us that double-double bonus on DraftKings, but also just load up the rebounds to add to his floor and his ceiling, obviously, here on FanDuel. I love playing Wood and Giannis in the same line for some positive correlation. Both of the power forwards should thrive here. Milwaukee, actually, the weak spot, they are the number one defense in the league currently, but the weak spot in their defense is actually against opposing power forwards. They allow the fourth most fantasy points per game to opposing power forwards in the league right now. I love the upside we're getting from Christian Wood, and I don't really mind this new price tag enough to be off of him today. And don't forget, he does have that revenge narrative going for him today, also playing against his former team. Jumping over back to DraftKings for my last play of the day, this one is going to be pretty short and sweet. We have Joel Embiid at 9K. He has a 31% usage rate on the year. Should be good for around 30 minutes or so against the Nets today. We did also just get news that Ben Simmons is a game-time decision, basically a random Q tag that popped up pretty late. So there's a good chance he might miss this game tonight. I like Joel Embiid regardless of his status. If Simmons misses, I think that's going to boost Embiid and his ownership percentage a fair bit. But regardless, he should be pretty popular today. He's a great play in cash games. He's fine in tournaments too. I think pivoting in tournaments off of Joel Embiid might be more beneficial because, like I said, I do expect him to be pretty popular. The Sixers are 8.5-point favorites today, and this is the second lowest implied game total on the slate. So hopefully that does worry some people because he's in too good of a spot here against Brooklyn, who is 6th in allowed fantasy points per game to opposing centers. They've been getting exposed by bigs all year long. Most of us know that by now. He's averaging 1.6 fantasy points per minute on the year. And like I said, this is too good of a spot to fade him at this 9K price tag. And with the value that we're provided with on this slate, fitting in him and Giannis even on DK is not that hard to do. So I do love him a ton in cash, and I would make him one of my top priorities. And like I said, he's going to be pretty popular today. So in cash games, it's going to be really, really hard to get away from him. But that is going to do it. I'm so glad to be back after the All-Star break. It was a nice break for sure. But God, I just missed NBA so much. So I'm really happy to be back. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I will be live streaming on Twitch later this afternoon around 5 Eastern. So make sure you come out to the live stream. Again, the link to that is in the description below as well. But thank you guys again for taking the time out of your day to come out here, check out the video. I really do appreciate it, and we are going to get off to a hot start after that All-Star break today. So don't miss today's action, and I will see you guys in the live stream later or in tomorrow's video. But good luck to everyone on this slate tonight.